They say that abs are built in the kitchen, so if you want to look more like this bozo by the summertime, this is the video for you. For breakfast today, I want something sweet and something savoury, so I've ransacked the kitchen. Let me show you what I've come up with. I'm starting with avo on toast, little twist. It's going to be garlic avo on toast. And then for the sweet part, I'm going to bung together some strawberries, some bluebs, blackberries, red grapes, nice ripe banana, a kiwi, a fruity linseed or flaxseed mix that's pre-ground. I've got this large plain soy yogurt, and I've got date syrup, which is just dates and water whizzed together. The toast is done. I've not tried this trick for many years, since back when I was an omnivorous eater. Not thought to do this. It's putting crumbs everywhere, but we'll ignore that for now. So I've done about a quarter of the garlic clove. This is now infused with that lovely garlic taste. So one of the nutrients in garlic, which is purported to be so beneficial, it does all sorts from like antimicrobial all the way up to anti-cancer. It's called allicin. Unfortunately, when you cook garlic, about 2/3 of the allicin is lost. So this way, we're getting some raw into us. And that's today's top tip. I'm so hungry. When you have to film for yourself, you have to set up the tripod and the angles. Everything takes 10 times longer, and I'm late for my breakfast. I hope you appreciate me, guys. Let's try this avo on toast. Yum. The garlic really raises it up to whole nother level. That is unbelievably delicious. I've just thought as well, I believe the allicin I spoke of earlier, I believe it's fat soluble, so the fact that there's avo here will help you uptake it. That is too tasty. Although the garlic being raw is quite astringent, the fact they've got the avo there cooling everything down, very good. Now I'm going to mess up my beautiful bowl of fruit. I've already Instagrammed it, so we're safe now. Oh, actually, meant to put on the last of the date syrup. Now I'll apply the sprinkles. I'm glad I took some photos already. That's really ruined the look of it. So as I say, this is from Lidl. It's pretty cheap. It's flaxseed, sesame seed, blueberries, and raspberries. I think they're like freeze dried. Let's give this baby a little whirl. Wow. Fruit really is nature's candy. If you eat whole foods and you don't eat junky, highly processed, highly refined sugar laden foods, it tastes like the sweetest, most delicious thing I've ever tasted. And it does you good. Oh, last little thing, in a couple of hours I'll get a shake down my neck, so I'm going to be training. I'll go for the Vivo Life Perform Protein, best on the market. I've got soya milk in here, and I've got the Vivo Life Madagascan vanilla flavour, so it's going to be like a delicious sweet vanilla milkshake. Okay, I'm just back from the gym. It behooves me to get some food in ASAP in terms of repair and recovery. Happily, I made a stew yesterday. I made double, so that's ready to go. So I've got potatoes, carrots, kale, onions, there's red lentils, and I've got this vegetable stock. Hang on, I'll get it for you. Here it is, 9 meals from Anarchy, real veg stock. There's, I think, 3 different flavours. I've only tried this one. The beauty of it is, it's mostly just organic vegetables, and there is some salt and the tiniest bit of oil. It's the last ingredient after salt. Per 100 ml of stock, it's just 0.5 of a gram, so pretty healthy. So I'm going to bung this in the nuclear device. I'm going to irradiate my food so that my body doesn't recognise it as food. You know, that old bro science. So yeah, I used to go along with all that stuff off the internet, like don't microwave your food. If you look at the actual data on nutritionfacts.org, oftentimes microwaves are the best way of cooking food in terms of providing and preserving nutrients. But what do I know? You probably know better than me. Comment below if you think I'm an idiot. For afterwards, I'm having sunflower seeds. I recently discovered that these are a lot more vitamin E rich than even almonds, which I thought were particularly vitamin E rich. Vitamin E is one of those things, if I don't keep an eye on it, and I don't eat certain foods, it's easy to go a little bit under, so now I'm really smashing it in. So that's the old sunflower seeds, a bit of good fats as well. And I've got dried mulberries. Comment below, have you tried the deliciousness that is the dried mulberry? Raw, they're nothing to write home about. Dried, they're nature's toffees. If the camera works a bit wobbly, it's because Gemma's been doing some push-ups and some shoulder presses. So I blame her. Right, let's get this into me. Let's huss it in. I love this dish so much. I've been eating this most days lately, to be honest. It's great. It's really hearty and warming. When you're on a cut, you know, oftentimes you want more bulk, so I'll often switch potatoes in, take out the grains, and that achieves that effect. It's not your dinner time, it's mine. I mean lunchtime, sorry. Very simple, very delicious, give it a try. So yeah, at the minute, I've just finished my bulk and I'm starting my cut, so I need, you know, as the weeks go on, my calories will really come down, but for the minute, I still need a moderate amount of calories. So as I say, I've got the dried fruit in there. Over the weeks, that will change into like big, fleshy, low calorie, high water density fruits. I may trim the fats back a little bit as well. Anyway, see you at the next meal.
Yes.
He's got his own tongue. And for my next trick, I mean, as part of the next meal, I'm going to be making some healthy breaded onion rings and breaded mushrooms. Let me introduce you to those fellows. I've got an onion, a big handful of button mushrooms. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder, salt and pepper to taste. I've got a cup of besan or gram flour, it's made from chickpeas, 1 part flour to 1 part water, so that says a cup each for those. And then we've got some breadcrumbs to roll everything in. I'm using Clear Spring Organic brown rice breadcrumbs. Preheat the oven to 230 degrees Celsius. So first, of course, we're going to want to chop the onion. Okay, so into a large bowl, we add the flour, spicings, and the water. Whisk it up to get rid of any lumps. Okay, that'll commence, so you get whatever you're going to dip, and you dip it, obvs, turn it over, shake it off, get it in your flour mix, boom, boom, boom. Now I've just got to repeat it several times. Whack them in the oven for 20 minutes.
Had some food, I'm a bit jealous.
You can't have none. Right, so, oh yeah, I should say, well, I've served this with some common or garden baked beans. These will have a little salt and sugar, so not ideal, but not too bad on occasion. Got kalettes. Do you guys know the lovely thing that is the kalette? It's a cross between Brussels sprouts and kale. Beautiful, mild taste. I actually really love these. Possibly my favourite veg.
I think I might agree on that.
Anyway, I've got my breaded onion ring. Let's have a little bit of sauce and some beans. Crunchy, delicious. Just zhuzh your food up now and again. It's all healthy stuff. There's no oil, you know, there's no animal products. Just whole plant foods, but in a slightly different form. Just like garlic mushrooms from yesteryear, but without all the suffering dairy cows. Nice, I can't wait to wolf that down. Also, I've got this. Got some berries again, blueberries, blackberries, grapes. I've chopped up a conference pear as well. Not eaten pears in a while. Delicious, I should eat them more. And I've got a few almonds in there as well. For the last meal, we're having a smoky red pepper bean dip with potato rounds and crudité. Let me introduce you to the dip, fellas. 2/3 of a red pepper, chili to taste. I don't know if you want to use powder. I've just got some fresh chili that needs using up, so I'm going to have half of this one. It's quite mild. I've got a can of cannellini beans. You can use any white bean of your choice. And I have a tablespoon of tahini, and then we've got 3/4 of a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and salt and pepper to taste. Whoa! Preheat the oven to 240 degrees Celsius. Yep. One of these ones, some of these ones. You may need your plumbus.
Everyone has a plumbus in their dingle bob.
So we're going to decorate the top. I've got some white sesame seeds there, a few black ones, a little bit of chili flakes, and zhuzh it right up. Insta-worthy. Now I'm going to make the potato rounds. When I was a lad, we really sort of called these fritters, but Gemma was at the True North Clinic, where Dr. Clappy used to work, and they called them potato rounds. How thick, Gem?
Thinner. A little bit thinner.
There?
Yep.
Boom. Boom, boom. So you round up your potato rounds, like what I did there, get them in a big bowl. Now this is optional, but you can zhuzh them up with some herby spicy things. So I've got cumin, smoked paprika again, garlic, a little bit of salt. And then you mix them all around. Load them onto your parchment paper. In they go for 30 minutes. Then you flip them, then you cook them for a further 20 minutes. Okay, so I've served this up with the potato rounds and the croûtes, or crudité as some uncivilized people call them. I love this dip so much. It's a recent addition to our repertoire. It's my favourite dip at the minute, by far. Smoky, just lovely flavours, sort of sweet, a lot of depth of flavour to that one. I really like the smoky after kick. Very good. We've got our croûtes, all good stuff. Getting your lutein, zeaxanthin with your yellow coloured breads and that. Also made a little bowl of apple and raisins. I've drizzled on some very runny almond butter from Pip and Nut. I'm not going to eat that now because it's going to spoil that. Yeah, so there you have it. And now click this.